Welcome back to A Pearl Never Counts Lips Ear. This is CLE's Language Arts 4, Book 3. Okay, Language Arts 4, Lesson 7, Titles of Respect. Doing some review to start. Can you give me an interrogative sentence about something?
How old are you?
How old are you? Good, a question. What kind of sentence states a fact?
Declarative.
Declarative. Well, give a sentence with our and our.
That's our puppy.
This is our puppy, that's without
What
the
hour
H.
is it?
What hour is it? That is with the H. Okay, what kind of punctuation is used at the end of an exclamatory sentence?
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation point. True or false? Direction should be long and wordy.
False.
False. True or false? To follow the golden rule, you should always talk about yourself.
False.
Good. Now, let's write the abbreviations for these words. January.
Jan.
J-A-N, period. April.
A-E-R. Period.
Saturday.
Period.
And Delaware.
D-E-L.
It is. D-E-L, period. Great. Alright, today we've got two different things, titles of respect and using can and may, starting with titles of respect. It's respectful to call someone by more than just their name, especially if it's someone older than you or maybe they have some kind of position. Like you call me Mr. Kyle. And this is just because you're saying, this person is worthy of some respect. I think it's a good thing to learn to call older people by some kind of title, maybe Mr. And the abbreviation for Mr. is M, period. Or maybe if it's a lady and she is married, we would call her Mrs. And that is M-R-S, period. Or if it's a young lady who is not married, or even an old lady, but a lady who is not married, then they are just Miss Monica, Miss this person or that person. Also doctor. If someone has a doctorate, a degree actually, or even if they are a doctor, we would say, we asked Dr. Carson. DR, period, as an abbreviation, or else write out the whole thing, Dr. Carson. This should be capitalized when it is part of their name. If you say, I asked Dr. Carson a question, it should be capital Dr. capital Carson. But if you just say, I went to the doctor, then it does not get capitalized. Just like you would say, also aunt would be the same way. If you say, I asked Aunt Sue how to make soup, you go capital Aunt Sue. But if it's just, I asked my aunt how to make soup, then it doesn't get capitalized. But if it's coming right with the name, it generally gets capitalized. Do remember that with the Aunt Sue, if you go my Aunt Sue, then the aunt doesn't get capitalized. So there's a few other little tricky rules there. But as a general rule, these titles of respect get capitalized. Brother Thomas, capital Brother, capital Thomas, something like that. Now, the other part of the lesson is using the two words may and can. May means you are allowed to do something. I am allowed to do something. May I? Remember that, you know that game? Mother, may I? You say, Mother, may I? You don't say, Mother, can I? Because we all know that you can. You have the ability to. Can means you're capable of doing it. You're not just going to fall down dead partway through. And may means you're allowed to. Teacher, can or may I read a book?
May I?
May I? Now, maybe if it's your little 3-year-old brother, teacher, can I read a book? No, you can't. You don't know how to read yet. So, in one case, we could use can, but generally, may I use a book? Jen, can or may run fast? Can. She's capable of it. Now, maybe she's inside, and then Jen may not run fast in the house. She must not run. She must walk. She can run fast outside. So then we could even use may. So you can almost always find a case where, yeah, and here may would work, but it can, ability to. And may is permission, allow
May is
permission.
only for questions, right?
Questions, or say, you may be dismissed. That would be a right way of saying, you are allowed to leave the room now. Instead of saying, you can be dismissed. May means permission or allowed, and can means ability. I have the strength to, I know how to do it. All right, carry on with your work. I hope it goes well.